Blog Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone. This is me, Jonathan Alexander, and I'm here to host our show, Live Laughter Happiness. Today, I have my co-host Barbara here with me. Are you there, Barbara?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, everybody.
And we have Dayle Schear. Are you there, Dayle?
Yes, I am.
How are you doing, Dayle?
Aloha, Dayle.
Aloha, sweetheart. Oh, how am I doing today? Fair to middling. That's the best way I can tell you.
Yeah. Well,
and what?
Go with what you're saying.
What? No, I don't have anything to say.
No, I'm just, well, what I was going to tell you is that I, this show was especially advertised. I mean, I did a TikTok, I did an Instagram, and I just wanted to let you know. I mean, we are seeing the results. Just so you know.
How wonderful!
I wanted you to know that you were appreciated, and just because everybody should take some time to have a special session with Dayle, and that I wanted you to feel like you were appreciated. Okay, Dayle?
Well, thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate that more than you'll ever know. I need that right now. I don't feel it, but I mean, around me. So I'm very happy that I am appreciated.
Yeah.
Well, you really are. Well, I thought that you definitely knew that.
On the good part, what I want to do tomorrow is take a run up to the California side of Tahoe, and you'll like this, Jonathan, and pick up some scratch-offs because my birthday's Sunday, so figuring maybe I'll get lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we want to wish you an early birthday. So everybody, it's Dayle's birthday. Drop her a happy birthday message on her Facebook.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. So what's up with you, Barb?
I feel great. I have been working out like I used to, the way I used to, real hard, and I feel so good, especially my brain. People don't realize how important exercise is for your brain as well as your body, do they?
Oh, that is very true. Richard and I, we swam. You can put Richard if you want. Is he there? Are you showing that he's there?
Yeah, he's here.
If you can put him up.
Aloha. Aloha
Hi,
to
Richard.
everybody. How you all doing? I'm doing
great,
fine.
Richard.
Hey.
Just been, doing book work and stuff like that. And in fact, it's supposed to be slightly raining outside. I have to look through my Venetian blinds to see it. But other than that, I think we're doing pretty good. And
kind of nice having rain.
Oh yeah, and I enjoy watching both Dayle and Bly training their German Shepherd. That's an experience. It has the whole backyard is its toy playground. It has all kinds of playthings. A 40-foot hose that loves to haul around, and a few chairs.
Wow.
And buckets.
Really? Does it chew up that hose?
Toys.
Does it chew up that hose?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Chews up everything. You just give it to him whatever you don't like because he's going to chew it, right?
Well, now his new thing is going over to my bookshelf, and which I'm trying to sell some stuff on eBay and Craigslist. I have some stuff, too much stuff, so I want to get rid of it. So he decides he's going to help. And he's taken one at a time out of the bookshelf and handing it to me.
Oh, that's great. They can do amazing things. I've seen this on YouTube, and it was a German Shepherd, and they had in the backyard a whole thing, and it was walking on its hands. It was walking on just two of its back legs on a rope. I mean, it had to go through this whole course, and they can train those German Shepherds to do a lot.
Oh, I know. We're working on it, except he's very smart. He's smarter than us. And
yes.
It's
a question of who's training who.
Yeah. That's funny.
We're talking like I just bought him a bed, and we're watching all these shows on how to train him properly. We've had 9 shepherds. This is the one that is crazy. I mean, he's really smart.
Oh,
he's really intelligent.
He's smart.
But he's very defiant. He does what he wants to do.
Well,
strong personality, this one.
But Barbara, I'm telling you, out of all the dogs I've had, I love this one the most, as crazy as he is. He waits for me. I mean, I just love this dog. I mean, I don't know why. I don't have it there, except it reminds me, I think, of one of my other dogs I loved this much years ago. But I had one dog in Hawaii that did $10,000 worth of damage. And I kid you not.
Wow.
I mean, it would throw pillows in the pool while I was talking to somebody. It would jump in the pool and swim, and then I'd have to go in and save it. It would bring pigeons in the house and kill it if I left it.
I was going to say the story that I heard, but go on with what your story.
He ate my husband's flute. That got him mad.
Oh, God.
He ate poison, and we took him to the vet, and the vet said he tried to kill himself because we left. So it's like this dog is a close second. And I loved my Sadie that I had with all my heart and soul. I mean, and this one I love just as much. As bad as he is, I love him. We bought him a bed today, and he tried to eat the bed.
Okay.
Anyway, that has been my life for the last few weeks. And you wonder why I'm not that happy? Hello.
I was going to say something. I read in the Guinness Book of World Records one time. They were talking about the most expensive guard dog, and it turned out this was this guard dog that was so good at sniffing out drugs that the mob had a hit on it.
A what?
Oh,
it
had a hit?
It would put money to have somebody to kill the dog.
Chase the dog.
They tried to have the dog killed with money. There was a $50,000 thing on its head.
Yeah, Jonathan, I don't want to hear stuff like that. I'm sorry.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
I can't believe it. Anyway, do we have any callers or what's going on?
Yes, we sure do. We certainly do. Okay. Let me get this person on the air.
Okay.
All right. This is area code 703. You're on the air.
Hi, it's Andrea.
Hi, Andrea.
Hi. I appreciate you, but I have a funny story. My kid's birthday was last week, and out of the blue, I decided to go get them some scratch-off cards for their birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Are you lucky? Well, I don't know. They're coming over tomorrow. Actually, my kids have the same birthdays, the same day, 2 years later. So they're just going to come over tomorrow, and I actually bought scratch-off cards because I didn't know what to get them, so I bought a bunch of them. But isn't that kind of fun? You said the same thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I like that best as a birthday present, to be honest with you, scratch-off cards. I love those.
Yeah. Yeah, they're awesome.
They're fun. I mean, whether you win or you don't win, I win a lot, but I win a little stuff, like $10, $15. I mean, I just have fun with it. I just it gives you hope that there might be something in the world out there. Okay, besides, I want to meet David. Have you ever watched at HGTV where he goes around and gets everybody their $1 million homes?
Yes. The guy from the Trading Spaces a long time ago or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dream is to meet him. And the only way I'm going to meet him is if I win a scratch off.
There you go. You can buy your next $1 million house from him.
Where are you calling from?
I live in Virginia now.
Okay. I think I've been there. Is that the one that has the streets are named after Monopoly, Baltic? Yeah, Baltic Avenue and the Monopoly names.
I don't know. Maybe DC might have some of that, but I don't know. That's a good question.
I went to the Edgar Casey Institute there in Virginia. Do you know where that is?
I live in Northern Virginia. I live in Northern Virginia by the where the Redskins training park.
Okay. You certainly have an accent. It sounds more Boston than it does from
I am. I'm originally from Boston.
Okay. The reason I know all this, I used to be, and Barbara, this is interesting, I used to be a telephone operator, and I used to practice listening to all the dialects. So I knew Boston and New York and all that. It comes back to me when I do this show. How can I help you, sweetheart?
Because of COVID, I got laid off in October. But I recently started a new job a couple of weeks ago, but I don't really like it. So I don't know if you see something else coming down the pipe, maybe something a little more up my alley.
Okay. I love your accent. I'm sorry. Okay, what type of job is that you started?
It's a mortgage company with so basically paper.
Well, you're breaking up. It's a mortgage company?
Yeah, mortgage company.
Yeah, but that pays good money, doesn't it?
No, I'm the paper pusher. I'm like the closing department, so I'm just pushing paper all day long.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Can you get your license somehow and then go into the real mortgage broker?
No, I don't want to do that. No, I would have done it a long time ago. That's not my thing.
Okay. Tell me what you want to do.
Well, I'm more of a people person. I want to be around, maybe I was doing some admin, kind of like that kind of work. I mean, I really enjoy that, actually. I just don't enjoy this one.
No, I understand, especially pushing paper.
Yeah.
Because of COVID is just now breaking and people are going back to work, at least in Nevada in certain areas, they're going back to work and everything's fine, everything's good that way. We're at 50% at this point that you're allowed to go back and do things and restaurants being open. So you're going to have to wait till the full, blown issue comes in. I mean, it's good for you. It's really good for you to start looking around. But as far as admin is concerned, it's kind of like dying breed. It's been happening right now. Have you put in any applications?
Oh, I've been sending out a lot of applications. It's just, but the pay, people are lowballing you. I'm not working for $15 an hour.
Okay, well, the pay, that's weird because they need people so bad.
I know.
Everywhere. So that doesn't make sense to me why it would be that low for what you're doing.
I know. It's crazy.
Well, they can get these young kids to do it for $15 an hour, so
yeah,
be aware of it. There's so many people out of work that they'll take it. They can pick and choose. And you might want to do I don't know. I just don't see something to your liking coming. So it's like, hold on to your job for now, but in the near future, yes, it will occur.
Okay.
A few months down the road.
It's easy to get a job when you have a job.
Say again?
It's easier to get a job when you have a job.
I don't know why that is, but it's so true. okay? But you don't have to worry because everything else is going your way. You do have a job. You do have money coming in. It's good money.
Yeah.
So just hold on to it for a while, and you'll be all right for now. But keep applying, and something good will come in, I promise you, within 2 to 3 months.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for calling.
Sounds good. Probably because she's a magnet. Like, the reason that saying is true is because if you have a job, you're probably going to tell yourself, I have a job, meaning you're going to attract a job. If you say, I don't have a job, the universe will hear that constantly. So that's probably why that works.
That's true. That's very true. Okay, we have next caller, Johnny?
You most certainly do. Area code 347, you're on the air.
Hi, caller. You're on.
Hi.
The psychic Dayle
Hi,
Schear.
thank you.
Hi.
Hi, thank you so much for taking my call. This is Tanika. I have a similar question to the last caller. Pretty much I've been applying a lot to try to get a different job, one that I would be happy at, in a more positive environment, and I haven't got anything.
I didn't catch your name, and where are you from?
My name is Tanika, and I'm calling from New York.
From New York. Okay. Upstate, are you in Manhattan or are you in Long Island?
Long Island.
I don't know what it is with Long Island people calling it. Okay. All right, because I'm from the general area. All right, so what type of work are you looking for?
I would like something more in the well-being field. Like it can be customer service, but just more where it's not about sick people. I work in a doctor's office now, and I like to be more like maybe in a spa or something that's happier, like something more positive where it's not sick people.
Okay. The problem, again, is COVID. We're getting to the stage where it's getting better, but it may come crashing down again like it did in the UK with the new COVID. So it's going to be rough, but I do see you getting something, person doing something like that in the near future. It's rough. You know, we have our pick and choose of jobs that need people like crazy. But where are you applying?
I've been applying in other medical companies similar to mine, like hoping that maybe their environment would be better, but I haven't gotten anywhere with them. It just, I've been applying to like bookstores or just kind of any place that I like to go, and I just haven't gotten through to anywhere.
Did you say bookstore?
Yeah.
There aren't any, except for maybe Barnes and Noble.
No, there's one in my town that's pretty popular.
Oh, okay. What's the name?
Book Review.
Okay. That would be fun. I do get you doing something with books, so that is a possibility. I don't think it'll pay as much money as you'd like, but, you know, it would be good. What about the medical field? Have you tried doctor's offices? Have you tried the hospital?
Yeah, I keep applying to the hospital in my town and then other doctor's offices I see on Indeed or Glassdoor or any of those sites that are search engines for openings. And
yeah, but
I don't know what it is.
I don't understand when people need people like yourself so badly why they're not getting back to you. My gut feeling is you need to get back to them. That, you know, you need to get back to them, and then you will get something. Try dental offices. I don't know why I want to say that, but try dental offices and eye offices.
Okay.
I mean, you know, it's something different.
Oh, yes. And they're doing beauty stuff now, dental. Some dentists, they're doing that kind of thing, which maybe would be up your alley since you said spa.
You're
good atmosphere. Yeah.
I see you getting something, so just hang in there and go for it.
Okay.
Keep applying.
Yeah.
You know, call
Thank
us
you,
back
ma'am.
when you get something. You will. I swear,
Thank
Barbara,
you, Tanika.
Barbara, I don't know why everybody wants a job.
I know. Well, and then the lady who did get one doesn't like it. I wonder why. The atmosphere that you're in every single day, that's so important. But first priority is making a living to have a comfortable life. But to find it all, just do what you say. Just keep on, trying, and it will come. Because you said it was going to come for the first lady and also for this Tanika. It's coming. So just know it is coming and be ready.
We're up against a virus or whatever you want to call it, bacteria, COVID. We're up against that, and it's not very pleasant. So, it really puts a damper on things because 1 minute we're okay, and the next minute they come up and they say, we're not okay. So it's really crazy.
That's what the big problem is they say, okay, it's getting better, and everybody stops being so careful.
Yeah, everybody goes crazy.
Keep on.
To Florida.
Yeah.
They all go to Florida and they do whatever they need to do, that type of thing.
I saw that.
By the way, aren't you going away somewhere? Near future?
Yeah. Well, there's a thing in Vegas coming up. There's a lot of opportunity there, but nowhere else. I will have to wait till
I
Phil is on a vacation.
I certainly am.
Yeah.
Would it be okay if I took the time to give out the number?
No, go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. I figured it would be a good time to do it. 516-531-9874.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And
call now. And have your question ready and make it specific.
Okay.
Right.
So Vegas is opening up. A lot of things are opening up in Vegas. It's getting insane. So they're having shows. They're having everything. So I feel like you might have a real good shot at that, Barb.
Yeah. Well, okay, good, because things are coming up for me. I've already been there, as you know, but it will be nice to have Vegas back to normal. That was so weird because they were shut down so fast.
I know.
My brother lives there. He said it was the weirdest thing, seeing the Strip with no lights. He goes, that was just so weird to see.
That's everywhere. That's everywhere.
But the Strip,
everywhere.
The Strip was noticeable. When there's no lights on the Strip, that's like, whoa, that's something weird. It's like the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, well, I've heard from my friends in Waikiki that Waikiki was like you could put a bowling ball past, through it. So, it's like that all over. Johnny, where are we at?
Okay, we are at caller is 770. You're on the air.
Hi, caller. What's your name and where are you from? You're on with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hi, my name is Maddie. I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, okay. How can I help you?
Well, I just I don't have a particular question, and I just thought maybe I would receive whatever spirit gives you for me.
That's an interesting thought. You help a lot of people. You do a lot of good. People just tend to love you. You have a lot of spirituality. Your belief in God is awesome. You do whatever it takes to make things happen, and you don't take no for an answer. That's what I have been given.
Okay.
Does that make sense, any of it?
Yeah, I do tend to help a lot of people as far as a shoulder to lean on. and I have given a lot over the years, and I'm a little concerned about my I don't know if it's a kidney problem or a urinary tract problem. I find I've been urinating like every hour, every 2 hours. Like, oop, I gotta go pee again. And I thought maybe.
Number one, have you gone to a gynecologist to check that out?
No, I have not. Not as of yet. I just started using some D-menonase, which is I think it has something to do with cranberry.
No,
it's an herb that's supposed to be very good.
No, don't be your own doctor. That usually happens when you have an infection, and the infection is caused by, I'm not a doctor, but, urinary tract infection. And the only way that you're going to stop it is by going to the gynecologist, and they will give you medication for it. That's the only one that's going to stop. It's not going to stop with cranberry juice or any of that. How old are you?
How old am I? 76.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is diabetes running in the family?
I don't know of anyone.
Okay. Then just go to your gynecologist, because that's the only way you're going to get. You can try all the quackery stuff and all, a lot of the stuff is true.
I tend to feed in herbs. I do.
Well, I do too. But there's times you have to go to the doctor. Now, if you want to keep peeing, then I'd be very honest with you, then keep taking your herbs. Otherwise, go to the doctor, and they will give you, and it'll stop immediately.
Okay.
All right?
All right, thank you.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah, I want to clear that up completely. Get it totally taken care of, especially at that age, so it doesn't go to something worse.
Barbara, you're breaking up where I can't hear you. I can hear you, but it's muffled.
Oh, is it still muffly now?
A little. Maybe can you take your voice away from the mic a little bit?
I'll try.
All right. I'm just like, I have you on speaker, but I don't think, do you have me on speaker?
No.
No. Okay. Let me take you off speaker.
I'm not on speaker. I'm on my earphones, and maybe I have the settings wrong. Can you hear me better? I'm going to go in and check.
Yeah, check your settings, because your settings it's like, I can't explain it. You're running amok. I don't know.
Okay, I'll check it.
All right. I'm sorry, Jonathan. What, do we have another caller?
Okay. Yes, we do. Area code 415 is on the air.
Oh, we got the Bay Area, my neck of the woods. What's up?
Yeah.
Where?
Hello.
Yes.
This is Anne from the Bay Area, like you guessed.
Uh-huh. And do you do general reading?
Yes.
Of course.
Great. Just things for the
time.
spring. New things coming in for spring.
Boy, people are not being specific. What type of work do you do?
I do not work. My job is non-existent during COVID.
I'm sorry. Oh boy, what type of work was it?
Events, special events, anything to do with large groups of people together.
Oh boy, that's a rough one. And I don't think you want to get out of that. That That may come back in a few years. That may come back in a few years.
I'm not
in a few years.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not gonna come back for a long time. Unless you get on Zoom TV or connect with Zoom.
I'm not interested in doing that at all.
Okay, what are you interested in doing?
That's what I'm calling about. See what you see.
I understand. I see you somehow working with people. I see you giving advice to people. I see you solving problems of people. I see you helping people. I see you really taking good care of yourself in every way, shape, and form. I feel like money is not an issue, and you're just like, are you doing any tech stuff?
Tech?
Yeah, are you doing any tech?
I'm
computer
participating in anything. Everything now is, like you said, on Zoom. So I'm been taking a lot of classes and workshops, but not.
Okay.
I don't work. I'm not interested.
Well, I just see you picking up and doing what you want to do and not worrying about anything, and it's all good. There is some sort of move in the offing, or getting another house, or are you planning on doing that?
Kind of out of the blue, a friend of mine said she bought a house and she'd like a roommate. And I don't think of it, forever, but I think it would be a good move that's been opportunity that's been offered and start in a new area. Did she buy it up towards Tahoe? Way up in Washington State. That is way up. Do you mind rain? Do you mind the rain 24/7? Well, Eastern Washington.
Where I'm from.
So I was born and raised in Seattle, so I know that for sure. And Eastern Washington is very different. Yeah.
I did not know that. That's
it's 100% different. Yeah, it's Eastern Washington is hot in the summer. It's like New York, maybe hot in the summer, cold in the winter. All 4 seasons.
Completely different.
It is. That's kind of weird. I definitely feel you should move with her. I think you'll have a ball, and you'll have good fun, and you'll have someone to talk to, and it'll be a new experience, and you need to go for it. Well, thank you, because sometimes being a roommate can ruin a friendship. So, I would never want that. So I think, with open communication solves, Sometimes it not. So don't be on the negative. Very good. Thank you. Thank you for correcting sometimes that. It strengthens it. So, and you have someone to do stuff with. I know I have my friend Richard here, and I do a lot of things with him, and especially when my husband's not around because he's working, and I enjoy every minute of it. And he's 92, and we, I'm in my 70s. Great. And we have a ball. Wonderful. He's so active, it's ridiculous. Sounds like my father. Yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah, just wonderful. Anyway, you have a good day. Oh, can I ask one quick one? Yes. I went to Mexico last year, and I just fell in love with it. And so I'm thinking take a trip before I move, or to move first and get that set up and then take a trip. What part of Mexico? I've been hearing this a lot from a lot of people. What part of Mexico? Last year I went to Puerto Vallarta, and now I want to go to Chiapas. I want more of the indigenous cultures. I've been to Puerto Vallarta probably 5 times. Wow. On cruise ships, but what I like about the cruising is the fact that you get a little taste of everything. Yeah. And then you can decide what your favorite places are that you want to go to. Mine happens to be Aruba. That is one place that I want to live, Wow. And I just absolutely love it. So all I can tell you is, no, take the trip first and then make the move.
Great. I thought, thank you, because once you move, you have to do a lot of things and start finding a job and blah, blah, blah.
Ma'am, I wanted to jump in a little bit. Oh,
Thank
sorry.
you.
I was just going to suggest you might call Dayle in for a reading if you like. Just a suggestion.
Oh, yes. I know this is a quick 1-minute one, so I'll let you go and thank you for the reading.
You're welcome. Okay. So, again, Barb, my number is 808-372-1816, 808-372-1816. I've been getting quite a few calls from Hawaii. You know, now we're 3 hours. That type of thing. So, Barbara, before I go back, ask me some questions that you need to know.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for offering that. Okay, I feel a little bit of a stuck. I'm kind of stuck with my home, and I have so many great ideas. How can I get unstuck? Like there's a wall, like a mental block with doing it. Like knowing what I want, but I don't do it. How do you get over any kind of mental block? And why do I have it?
Oh, wow.
Too much stuff.
That's a house. Okay, what do you want to do with your house is what you're saying. What do you want to do?
I'm moving around furniture. I want to get rid of furniture. I want to make backdrops for sets for when we go on, when people can see us on TV, and I want to just create. And I just every day I'm like, okay, I didn't do it again. What's wrong with me? I can't just dive in and do it. I don't know. There's a blockage. Weird.
Okay, but you said moving, right?
Just moving stuff around. I'm not going to actually move to a new place right now. I want this place to be right. It has not been right since I moved there, because everybody comes and tries to help me, and they put it away wrong. They do it all wrong. I don't want any help. I just want to do it myself. I want to get rid of my mental block. And why do I even have a mental block on it? Is there a spirit in there?
First start with you don't have the right subject. I really see you getting movie posters or photographs, doing walls of things you've done in your life and making it a wall, A, B, C, D, and including movie posters of men and people you've known. Does that make any sense to you?
This is so crazy, Dayle. That is exactly my idea, and that's part of what I wanted for my background of everything that I've done, like photo shoots and special shots and my fashion and my famous. I've got so many famous people I have pictures with, and most people have all that displayed in a cool way. And maybe it's just because I don't know how to do it in a cool way, so I don't ever do it.
All right. Oh, number one, the reason why you're stuck is you're a perfectionist. And you want a certain way. And so if it isn't that way, just rip it off and start over. Okay?
Okay. And you kind of learn as you go. Like if you make a mistake, it's okay, because then you'll learn what you do want. That makes sense.
There isn't any mistake on that. If you do what you want to do, and then you go for it. And you need to start with the posters and the photography and all that stuff. That'll be great. It'll be
crazy
awesome.
That you read my mind. I mean, you really, literally did to the key of what I want to do. Wow.
I don't think you have a block. I feel you have an organization problem.
Okay, wow.
Let me tell you why.
You hit the nail on the head.
I know.
Yes.
I can look at my clothes on it, and I study it for 3 or 4 hours, knowing I have to put it away. Okay, and then maybe I'll get one thing done. And my husband will come home, look at it, and go bing, 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 boom,
boom, done. Right.
you have to be, your brain has to be geared for that. And my brain is not geared for organization. I'm not a slob by any means, but I'm just not geared for organization.
Okay, because mine is, but only if it is, okay, like the kitchen's perfect. And my daughter's like, but Mom, like everything in the kitchen has its place and it's perfect and it looks great. It's like, I think we just have too much stuff. So maybe I have to purge out, get that all organized. Because if you start on your project and then a month down the road, oh my gosh, I didn't add that photo or something. So are you saying just get all the stuff organized first and then get it up there?
How I would do it, and I would like to do the same thing eventually, is get all your favorite pictures out that you want and then label them on the back or somewhere, and then put them in a little order and take photos of them with your camera on your phone and see how it looks.
Right.
And if it looks, boost it up. That's all.
Ah. Okay, so thank you. That helps me, and it also just helps me to know that I don't have a block. It's not some weird spirit in there that is stopping my creativity. It's just do it. It's just, you just dive in. Just go, do it. Just start.
Yeah.
Because every day it's like, oh my gosh, I haven't done it yet. And this is like a fun thing for me. I love projects.
Yeah, but you like other people's projects. You don't like your own, so there's a difference.
Okay, that is why too, Dayle. Why are people like that? Like you said, you look at something for a long time, your husband comes and does it. I could go into anybody's place, and it probably would be awesome at the end of the day with what I create for them. But when it's your own stuff, it's like that's where I get the block.
You don't have a block. You really missed your mark. You should be an interior designer for other people's houses. But it's too much stuff in your apartment and too much clutter. So you got to get rid of the clutter, which I'm working on doing too. You got to get rid of the clutter, and then you can see things clearer.
You really are a psychic, Dayle. I mean, I hope everybody heard that because, that is the biggest issue right now, the clutter. And it's been a show apartment before, but I have to get the stuff out of storage, get it out, go through it before I could get, that's called organization. So right now, all the stuff, the bins, it's all in the apartment. You can hardly move. It's driving us insane.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I'm there right now between my house and my dog. I know.
Okay,
anyway,
so we just
I'm not a shrimp. Pardon me?
No, but I just need to make the time. Like I'm not making the time for something. And you should if you love yourself, you would make time for yourself to do projects that are going to make you happy. So I think it stems like, hey, I'm worth it.
The project that makes me happy right now is missing Hawaii and the ocean and just staring at the ocean. And usually on my birthday, I do that. Or I'm out on a boat or something. And I'm really bummed out that, I'm alive. That's about it. That's the best I can tell you. I'm alive.
I could tell. When you first got on the line today, I could tell you were down. And that's probably why you don't have big plans for the birthday. I had one of the worst birthdays ever this last time because, I have big parties and one was, my daughter and one other person was there. And it just was like, such a letdown. So I know what you're going through.
I don't have big parties ever, but I think I had only one birthday party in my whole life, and that was in Hawaii, and all the entertainers came, and we did it at a karaoke bar, and a lot of famous people came. It was wonderful, but I don't know. It's just I feel like you do. I feel stuck. I feel like I should be on a cruise ship or I should be on the ocean, and I'm bummed. And, nothing I can do about it, so I have to accept it and leave it at that. So I'll probably, I don't know.
And not call it a block like I do. It's just, you kind of feel stuck. And that's normal. That's just some things that maybe we're going through that everybody else is going through during COVID.
Sure, our
lives have changed. Yeah.
Okay. Johnny, do we have more?
I was thinking we could put Richard on. Do you want to put Richard on?
Oh, I guess your promotion didn't work the way you wanted it to.
No, it actually did. We had more than we've had more than average, but I'm going to go ahead and put Richard on.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow. Hi, Richard. That was fast.
Yeah, speaking of clutter, you should see my desk.
Really?
TV screens. Notice how I say the screens. I got one that's sort of medium sized and then another one that's huge. And plus I got an iPad going and the phone going. And I guess what I need is maybe 2 or 3 more electronic devices that run. No, I'm really kidding. I don't understand most of them. I think that's an age thing. When you get past about 90, all these automatic phones and iPads and iPhones and dinglebobs and all that stuff, they get a little disturbing. In fact, I just bought a new car, and it's very interesting. Dayle and I went, and I all of a sudden I had a gut feeling, as I told Dayle, I said, I had a gut feeling about leaving Hawaii. And she said, why do you want to leave it? I said, Hawaii's going to sink. Well, right now, it all damn near is sinking. It's raining so much out there. But the car was about the same thing. And so I got rid of my truck and got this car. And I really like it.
Is it electric? Is it electric?
No, it's not electric. I'm too old for electric. No spark left in me. Bad joke. Anyway,
that's a funny one.
Anyway,
Richard, tell them what kind of car it is.
Do what now? I'm sorry.
Tell them what kind of car it is.
Oh yeah, well it's a Subaru, and it's a Sport.
Cool.
And I meant to get one that's a little bit more reasonable, but we got there and Dayle says, "Well, I see that Sport, and that's the one I want." So we ended up trying that Sport, and then we ended up buying the thing, and I really like it. And it's been sort of an experience. You come home, and I tried opening the trunk, and I kept searching for a switch, and I finally found a switch. And then I finally got around to reading the directions, in the instruction book. Oh, yeah, there's only about 3 or 4 switches in there. It all opens automatically and closes. All you got to do is push the button. Bingo. So the next thing now is to get rid of my box of clutter I took out of my truck. And so I got some room left in there, but I haven't forced myself into that. So I'm procrastinating a little bit, somewhat like you, Barb, trying to clean up your dwelling there. And I got to clean out my... and I still get...
We're all
it's kind of like, my final words on it is kind of like Christmas. You got all these boxes, and you open them up, and you figure, what the heck is this for? What's that for? Gee, that's kind of interesting. And then you got to go to a book because they use all these abbreviations, and you say, gee, what are they talking about? So I figured in another 6 months I might figure out half of it. That's my final word on it. But it's a great car. Drives nice.
Oh,
so
wow.
Cool.
Congrats.
I was going to say something, Dayle. We have a caller. Can you put this person through? Okay. Area code 203. You're on the air.
Hi.
Hi. What's your name?
This is Michelle.
And where are you from?
I just moved to Georgia. And I just wanted to know how you thought things were going to go for me here.
Okay. Where did you move from?
From California.
That's kind of a big move from California to Georgia.
It was big.
Yeah. Are you happy there? Do you like it? Or are you getting into the rain and the weird things that are happening in Jersey? What's that mean?
I heard
Hello?
that too.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to put it on mute.
Oh, I couldn't hear. Did you ask if I was happy?
Yeah, are you happy in Georgia?
Oh, so far, yes. It's been a very difficult transition here. A lot of shysters trying to rip you off when you're moving, and I'm still in a hotel actually. I only got here like 2 weeks ago, so. But yeah, I'm encouraged.
Are there places to rent over there?
Yeah, there's the place I was going to go into. When I walked in, I didn't like it, so I'm sort of looking around now. And I'm even looking to maybe buy a house.
Okay, don't buy yet. You have to make sure that you like it there. So if you can, rent. Okay? If you can, rent. And then pick an area and see what you want to do. I mean, see if you want to buy a house at that point. But, what part of California did you come from?
The Los Angeles area.
Okay. So it is a big change. I see you with something with a little bit of wide open spaces and possibly a condo or a house. And I see you getting something, but it's not going to be right away. You know? Mm-hmm. So the problem is, and I don't know if it's the case in Georgia, but everything you look at rental-wise or anything you look at the other way, rent or buy, is being taken. It's like being zapped up, and especially California. Yeah. The same with California. California's from Tahoe and Minden and Reno, and they're making Reno into a little Las Vegas. I've never seen anything like it, Like they have 250 lots for sale, and they're all over $1 million. I mean, that's crazy for Reno,
Yeah.
So,
wow.
How is it in Georgia?
Well, I think it's going up fast. People are overbidding what they think that people are overbidding. So I think the property values are going up very fast. But I don't know how, for what reason, why now. But, we do have low interest rates. So that's one thing.
Well, yeah, that's everywhere. But I'm going to tell you right now, there is going to be, within the next year, by the end of the year, it's all going to come tumbling down. It's all going to start lowering and lowering and lowering. Because I'm starting to see that with, houses that you rent and apartments. There wasn't any. Now I'm seeing a few that there are. So, it's very interesting. So you say you're in a hotel, though? Isn't that expensive?
To go to where? I didn't hear you. From where?
You said you're in a hotel right now.
Oh, in a hotel. No, well, it's only temporary. I'm looking for the right place. I think but I'm also looking to buy, so I wasn't sure if I should go into a rental and then break the lease on the rental. So I'm going to give it a little bit of time, but I got a good rate on the hotel.
Oh, you did? Okay. Is it monthly or, Yeah,
it's she's giving me a monthly rate, yeah.
Okay. You should be fine. Just don't buy yet because houses can't keep going up. What's happening is they're building condos and apartments and all that stuff. And, I mean, so there's going to be rentals, and there's going to be people will be getting out of their houses, too. So it's going to get to the point of they can't afford it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So don't buy it first unless you see something exceptional.
Yeah. Okay.
But you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Hang in there. What part of Georgia are you? Are you in Atlanta or?
North of Atlanta, yeah.
Okay, but doesn't it rain a lot there, and you get a lot of tornadoes and kind of weird stuff, weather?
I like the rain, and we almost had there was a tornado warning the other day. I didn't think it got that many, but I mean, it's not like Texas or anything.
No, but yeah, they do. So, but it's okay. All right. A lot of people from California are moving to Arizona. It's all crazy. But anyway, it's going to be good. So hang in there and not to worry, and you'll be fine.
Okay. Good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks for calling.
All right.
Well,
wow. It was a lot of move calls about moving and our home. And thank you so much, Dayle, for helping me today, too, because just knowing that I don't have a block, if it's not because of some weird force, it's just typical, like a little bit of what Richard said, too, procrastination until it's perfect. It's never going to be perfect.
Nothing is perfect in this world. What I have learned from this whole COVID virus thing, and it's a big lesson, what I have learned is that change. Everything changes. Nothing stays the same. Where I was always into, I'm living in Tahoe, I don't want change. I stayed in one house for 34 years until you can't take it anymore because you get older and you can't do the snow. But the whole point is that change is something I never did well with, and I still don't do well with it, but I'm getting better. I'm realizing that change is change is change. And I think by watching my puppy, who's 8 months old and 81 pounds, I'm watching change. I mean, I see that him doing the silliest things. So, change is...
That's enjoyable.
It's very hard for me, but at least through this COVID thing, I'm adjusting to it.
Yes, accepting it, so that's good. It is hard when you're used to the same thing. Richard does well with change. He's 92, and this is amazing.
He was in the Navy for 20 years, for God's sake. They change every 2 minutes, right, Richard? Is he still there?
Yeah.
John.
I'm not on. Yeah, okay.
You're back.
Yes. Well, change is change. I mean, we don't. If it didn't change, it wouldn't be interesting. How's that for a comment? And it's
yeah, that's good.
And I had a truck I loved it. I changed it for a little Subaru, and I love that one too. And I don't know. You get that gut feeling sometimes you got to do this, you got to do that, and all I can say is go ahead and do it. And if you want to go to wherever, go and enjoy it.
Listen to yourself. Believe in yourself. Listen to your gut.
Yeah, I think that really sums it up. Yes.
Well, he's in his 90s, and he's in the Navy for 20 years, and all they do is change and move and change. I thought I was bad at living in 13 different cities. God knows. How many cities have you lived in, Richard?
So I sort of lost track, about 13 or 14. I can't even remember the addresses of any of them. maybe that's a age thing, but memory leaves me blank. And the Florida, and California, and New York, and all over the place. Always traveling.
Washington.
And Washington, true. And loved Washington. But, in the Navy, it was always, we talked Dale and I about just the subject about moving. And I said, well, I had the good system going. I said, when my wife and I and the two kids would get transferred, like one time we got transferred to Syracuse, New York, so I could go to university for a year. And I said, when I got there, I said, well, here's the keys to the car, honey. I'll stay here in the motel with the kids, and you go find us a place to live. She was so exceptional at that. About an hour later, came back and said, I got a place. And I said, I don't know how she did it, but she always seemed to find a new place, another change. In fact, much I can remember we were going cross country with the kids, and my little boy said, is this our home for the night? Yeah, this for now, not forever. And so it's just another change. But no, I think changes are good for you.
Okay, well, it is for you. Well, I'm learning one day at a time. And that's what's making me feel better is one day at a time, 1 hour, 1 moment, 1 day.
Good way to live.
And I can't wait for my birthday on Sunday. I know we're gonna go out to eat, but that's about it. Anyway, that I told you the story real quick about the bicycle, didn't I? Tell you guys? I told you. Barbara, do you remember?
Yeah.
Barbara?
Was this last week, the bicycle story?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're
I do kind of remember, but not the details.
Okay, let me run that by you real quick. I wanted a tricycle for my birthday because I have arthritis in my knee, so I want a tricycle.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I ordered one off Amazon, and I was looking at tricycles. It said $9.99, $10.70. So I knew that was a scam, but it's Amazon. So I ordered two, and then I called Amazon and said, something is not right here. And they laughed so hard. I mean, they said, lady, you made our day. I mean, like I said,
it was funny.
Yeah, you shouldn't have these people that working. I mean, for Amazon, it's just unreal. So anyway, that was no bike am I getting. So
no dollar bike.
No $10 bike. But I didn't expect it. I decided to play it out and just see what would happen. And it's still not been delivered. So what can I say?
But he got your dollar. And he probably gets a lot of people's dollars.
Dollars?
2 of your dollars.
Huh? What dollars?
Adds up for him. Didn't you say you bought 2 for 99 cents?
No, $9.99.
Oh, okay. Well, he got some money.
But it doesn't matter. I just thought that it's so weird to look on Amazon and see a tricycle. Brand new, 17 for $9.99, and I knew there was no way to get it. Is that you? Who's doing my thing?
I think there's something cuter than that. It would be seeing you on a tricycle, Dayle. That's what would be cute.
Anyway, I'm going to go eat and a big aloha to you guys, okay?
Okay. Aloha, Dayle. And bye, Richard. Yes, everybody can hear this show. Hear us on our YouTube channel and subscribe while you're there. Give us a review. We would love that. And find Dayle on her website, DayleSchear.com. And also her direct phone number is 808-372-1816. Call her, text her, get your deluxe reading one-on-one all week long she's available. So take advantage of the best psychic in town, in the world. I mean, that was amazing today. Absolutely amazing. So thank you, Dayle, for your expertise. Thank you, Johnny. And it was nice to hear from Richard. Thank you for listening, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And aloha.
Aloha.
Well, good night, everyone. Good night, Barbara. Good night, Dayle. Good night, Richard.
Good night, John boy, Johnny boy.